way more pathetic. Just way more. Oh, goodness. It gets tiring. But, I mean, hey. LA County doesn't want to leave me alone, so I'm like, alright. Just gonna keep, you know. I can't even say anything because I know if I make any statements, then they could defame me. If I say, like, I'm going to keep whistleblowing, they could just be like, oh, yeah, you're just a conspiracy theorist. It's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, sure. Especially in this day and age. I'm like, soy. I'm like, sure. I'm like, if I said anything that wasn't even anywhere related to a conspiracy, like if I simply stated, cartel is still within America, we have not deported them all, they would still try to say that that's a conspiracy, even though nobody would buy that I'm mentally ill or that I deserve a psychological evaluation because I actually whistleblow. At that point, they're like, they want to psychologically evaluate an autistic person. This just doesn't make Los Angeles County look any better. It just makes them look more pathetic that they have to, like, you know, hone in on an autistic person, right? And yeah, just like hone in on his life and try to coerce him into, you know, a program that wants to do nothing but institutionally prosecute him. So maybe not criminally, but institutionally prosecute him. Makes sense. Anyway, I can't believe I could know any other languages, but for some reason Spanish is still really difficult for me. That must mean something. That must mean something really huge. Especially because I messed with transsexual, honesta, how do you say it? Oh, molesta, son, esfuerbacore, santendo, scorruptazione, en esta, conspirinante? Is that how you would say conspiracy, basically, in Spanish? I'm not too sure. I mean, maybe. Not too sure. I'm like that. I'm not too sure. But I'm like, oh, man. I just get everything taken from me, so, you know. All planned, by the way. So just to recap, I have my medical freedom and my medical records, and any kind of police encounters compromised, right? All the way from very early on, and, you know, childhood. Crazy stuff. Because UCLA, like, diagnosed me with autism. Okay, and then, you know, I have a job interview and I succeed, you know, get the job, and from there I get contacted by Regional Center. They try to say that I have an appointment. I'm like, I'm not interested. I respectfully decline. Care Court, I'm like, not interested, respectfully decline. I don't consent.
Yeah, I wanted to go, and then I realized.
But, like, unironically, I actually don't consent. I'm like, I don't consent. I was like, dude, that was way too funny. That's way too funny, the irony. Who was like making fun of me, but I can't say anything because get it? They're gonna be like, oh yeah. That's my Nansone. Is Manansone mentally ill or something like that? I think that's what it means, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not too sure because I really don't know Spanish. I kind of don't even want to learn Spanish, to be honest. After everything that's been going on recently. And yeah, from me respectfully declining against Regional Center and Care Court, they're just like, oh, all right, well, we're gonna tell the judge he's just refusing help. And I'm like, help from what? I'm like, you want to put me in institutional housing? Why do you want me near Crips and Bloods so bad, in ghetto areas like Koreatown or gosh, I don't even know, San Pedro, Wilmington or something. Like, you want me around those black gangs, or even especially cartel or Mexican mafia. Why do you want me around these Latin Hispanics that they're over here causing a muck? But I guess that's what happens when you have Los Angeles being lobbied by foreigners, being lobbied by very rich individuals, and they're just like, oh yeah, we're just going to screw this autistic person's life up because he doesn't want to accept these kind of services and whatnot. And I can't get caught up with Epstein. I can't get caught up with Diddy and that whole paper trail all the way back to that good trafficking. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Genya. What's?
Put it in writing.
Get him. Cosme.
Clearly, you felt threatened, right?
I'm like, yeah, I did. I was like, I was pretty threatened. So what did I do? I can't do anything. If they want to literally put me in the hospital tomorrow, they can literally do it tomorrow. I already called out Diddy. I already called out Epstein. I've already put the dots together. I already literally, at least to a certain extent, exposed the same people that got away with harassing me for the longest time. And that was like TS Escorts, List Crawler. Oh, we can't forget Bed Page, 2-bed page, Back Page. I don't know. I even had a job interview that succeeded actually right down here. So I didn't have to travel all the way to Irvine, from basically like, San Pedro or whatever, Santa Monica, or from Orange County all the way to West LA. I did all right here. So I'm like, honestly, take everything away from me. I'm like, give me to psychological evaluation